My name is Paul Tovar, and me and my brothers are helping the city of Hawaiian Guards throw this car show on.
And how did you guys get into cars, into car culture?
Okay, me and my brother, we're four of us brothers. We've been in since my dad from the '60s and my uncles from the '70s, and me and my brothers, we started doing this in the '70s. We're there's four of us, so we all love the same thing. Till now, we were young, and we're still doing the same thing to this date.
What is it that what do you like about cars?
Well, I love just the look on the cars, just all original, just drop, and they all got the look. They got the look. It's beautiful cars, the classic cars.
And what do you think about the turnout today?
Today, I'm very happy to see all these cars, trucks, everything here today. They say there's like 500 cars today, and I want to thank everybody for showing up to be here with all of us today.
Hi, my name is Adam Navarro. I'm a Compa Southeast Car Club member. Born and raised kid here in the city of Hawaiian Gardens. We got established here, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, and all of our club members are all born and raised kids here from the city of Hawaiian Gardens, which is a beauty because we're all brothers. We all know each other from little kids to grown adults, and they have their kids. I don't have any kids, but I see their kids growing up, and so it's a fun environment watching all that unfold basically. We want to thank everyone that had everything to do with this this show basically. It's the 18th annual Hawaiian Gardens benefit show. It's great proceeds, and all these people that came out here, they all supported us. The homegrown kids here, the Compa Southeast, as well as the Tovars that collaborated with us, as well as the Murguia family. They all pitched in, and we all made it how would I say it, a Voltron. It's an old toy for the ones that know what I'm talking about. And we said, hey, yeah, we all want part of it. Let's do it. And as you can see, look what happened. Great environment. Everybody's having fun. And, all of this is going to the kids, which is the most important thing. And that's what we always want. Us as kids, we look to people and that, had things that we wanted to oh wow, that's very nice. Look at that guy's car. Look at that guy's bike. I want that when I grow up. And that's a little seed that gets, put in place and it gets stuck. And it happened. We're basically an example of that. So the Tovars, the Murguias, want to thank them a lot for always being we call them the bigger brothers. They are the bigger brothers, And want to say thanks to the City of Hawaiian Gardens, the mayor, the city council members for, hearing us out. We pitched in little things and they pitched it to us and we just went for it and he said, you know what, let's make it happen. And here we are, having a great old time. Awesome.
My name is Javier Murguia Jr. and we don't really have a car club, but we're part of the Murguia family. A lot of the Murguias grew up here and are from Hawaiian Gardens, California.
So talk to us about this car show today. How did you guys get involved with it?
So my dad's part of it, my uncle's part of it. We have a whole bunch of family and friends that grew up here, part of it. They're throwing it. This is the 18th annual Hawaiian Gardens car show for here, but it's the first time that the Murguias, the Tovars, the Compas are throwing the car show. It's a great event.
I was going to say, what do you think of this the show today and the turnout?
It's amazing. Huge turnout. We didn't expect this many cars to come out, but it's amazing. Great event for family.
The city of Hawaiian Gardens is throwing this car show, and we're the Murguias from Hawaiian Gardens. Also, the Tovars are involved in it, and the Compas are involved in it. We're all into the low-riding car shows and stock cars like these. I grew up around my older brother Frank, which was a mad hopper from Hawaiian Gardens back in the 70s, and I just kept going on, and here I am now. Now my sons are in it.
And what do you think about today's turnout and today's car show?
Turnout was great. I'm thinking we got about at least 600 cars here. Turned out great. A lot of people supported us. We want to thank everybody that supported us here, and we hope we get a little bit more support next time.
My name is Anthony, I'm from Hawaiian Gardens here. I've been here about 16 years. And this is my Lincoln, 88 Lincoln Town Car that I had built and been having it about 16 years. And so I'm just here for the festival and the car show, trying to win me a nice trophy.
Beautiful. And now, how did you get into cars and working on them?
Oh, I've been, my friends and everybody that we growed up together, they showed me how to build my car and stuff like that. So it was just an ordinary plain car, you know, stock, and then I just made it into a lowrider.
I'm one of the judges. My name is Smiley. Been doing this for about 20 years. I'm just going around judging these cars.
So what kind of things are you looking for?
Paint, interior, detail, craftsmanship. That's it.
And what are you seeing so far? What are you thinking about the crop of cars this year?
There's a lot of cars. There's a lot of cars. Every year it gets bigger and bigger, but this year is the first year that we're back from pandemic, but it's a lot of cars.
And is there any pressure that you're judging these people on a lifetime of work?
Of course. You always have pressure when you're judging. They're all beautiful. There's only so much you can give out trophies. Everybody deserves a trophy, but there's a lot of nice cars.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rich Delgado. I'm with Southeast Classics out of Pico Rivera. This is our family out here. If you guys haven't seen the cars yet, I'm sure he's going to pan around. Our club's been around we're going on our 11th year. We just celebrated our 10th year anniversary last year. We got about 15 to 16 members. We just, for breaking news, we just opened up a chapter in Florida, a Southeast chapter. Pretty much, we come out to this show. We like to represent, hang out with family and stuff like that, Appreciate you guys for hosting us. The city what a beautiful day. I mean, you couldn't ask for more, but to just have these beautiful cars, good music, beautiful people, good culture, and I just want to say, guys, thank you guys. We're having a good time.
And then tell us a little bit about the cars. What type of cars do we got?
Yeah, all the way from the southeast side, all the way down to the suburban. We have anywhere from your 30s, your 40s, some of your late 50s. We don't go no later than 50. I got one of our OG members, one of our original members came out today, and he don't come out too much because he's getting a little, doesn't come out too much. He's got family stuff, But this beautiful Ford Galaxy. It's our only Ford in our club, but I mean it's a beautiful Galaxy, and that's one of our clubs right there, Southeast Club. But that's our club right there.
My name is Andy Paisano. I'm from Fullerton. I have a 1948 Silver Streak, and it's a Pontiac. It's convertible. It has a flathead 8, which is, a lot of people don't know what that is, but it's just a straight 8 flathead. They made that back in the day. And it's built like a tank. That thing's all cast iron. It's a great engine, though. I started getting into cars back when, probably about 12, 13 years old, when I hung around the guys from the hood, and everybody had a car. Nobody had to know how to work on it, and I got into working on it. I eventually went in the service as a mechanic and got out of the service, and I started working on my own cars, building them and stuff like that. I've had probably, I don't know, at least 15 cars that I've built and sold. This is one of my recent ones, although I have a 39 truck that I just bought a couple years ago that I'm doing. And this one came from New Jersey. An 80-year-old man had it, and he had actually about 20 cars he was getting rid of. They were all in a warehouse, just being stored there about 15 years. So, I managed to purchase this from him and restored it myself. And here it sits. I got it pretty much with everything you see. It needed a lot of work, but, and little odds and ends, but here it is. And it's a great running car. Different, I know a lot of people like Chevrolets, the fleet lines, but mine is a Pontiac, and it's a different looking car. I like different cars.
Johnny Morales, we're from Orange County Bomb Life. We have several chapters, and we're here to support the city of Hawaiian Gardens today. We're 30s, 40s club, some 50s. This here is a 48 sedan delivery. It's a pretty rare car, and it only has 3 doors on it, 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and like I said, it's a very, very rare car. I had older brothers, and I watched them grew up with the cars, and I was really interested into it. And my dad was a mechanic, so yeah, I got into it as I got older. So my first car was Impala when I was 15 years old. This is like I said, 48 sedan delivery. It's on artilleries. It's got bags. It's got the two-tone paint job. It's kind of original color. It's got wood grain, dual pipes, visor, a lot of accessories, spotlights, fog lights. Actually, this was my car, but I gave it to my son. I give all my kids a car. So I'm building a truck for my daughter also. My oldest son, I gave him a 36 Buick, 4-door, dual mounts. So yeah, all my kids are into the cars. Music, cars, yeah.
How you doing? My name is Anthony Baltiera, and our car club is called Clásicos, and we're from Southern California. We were established in 1996, and we've been around ever since as a family-oriented club. I personally started while I was a kid, having lowrider bikes. As you could probably see at the end of our aisle, we have some bikes there that belong to my child's, and I did the same thing. We've been involved with plenty of car shows similar to this, doing shows, fundraisers, anything like this, just to get out and be part of the community. We obviously have kids and wives involved. This is one of our members' wives that is deeply involved with our car club. If you could please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Christina Gonzalez, and my husband is Luis Gonzalez as part of the Clásicos Car Club. We've been part of the car club for almost 20 years, and this is our car here, along with the one right in front, the gray one right over the 39, the blue one right here, the 39, and then the 1950 right over here behind us. So we're here in Hawaiian Gardens, having a good time. As Anthony said, we're here as a family-oriented club. And we're just here enjoying the day on this beautiful Saturday in Southern California.
Victor from Santana Car Club.
And then how long have you guys been around, and what kind of cars?
Well, I'm the third generation vice president, but the club was established in 1979. We're mainly street riders, and from Impalas to traditional G-bodies and some bombs.
What is, in your mind, the attraction to cars in this culture?
Basically, the Latino culture, they used to do it with the charros and everything. Now we do it with the cars, and the kids do it with their bikes. So it's inherited. It's por herencia.
And tell me about your car. What do we have?
1966 Impala. It's called the Omen. It's one made out of 14,000 in the whole world with a straight six. So it's got like the sound of a bomb, the rat-tat-tat, but it's an Impala. And you could say both of these cars, that's the president's car, this is mine. Both of them been 8 times to Vegas driving them with the super show. So that's what we call bona fide street riders. But everything involved. We get the kids involved in this too. But we do it as a family thing.
Hi, my name is Rich Hernandez from Orange County. I have a 1965 Impala, black on black, hydraulics, chrome everything, and a lot of cleaning to do. That's one thing I do have a lot to do.
And tell us, how did you get into cars, and then maybe specifically this car?
Started when I was a kid. My family's been into cars for a long period of time, and I always wanted one. And when I was growing up, 14, I started building cars in the garage. Started with the Volkswagens, and then progressed into other vehicles. And then it ended up this way. My very first car was a 63 Impala. Had that for a short time. Then it just went into Volkswagens, and then back into Impalas. And in 2013, I started looking again, and I ended up with this. 2017, end of 16, beginning of 17, took it apart and redid the whole car. Engine, transmission, reinforced all the frame, did all the hydraulics, painted it, chromed everything again, and even though it looks like it's done, it's never done. You just always continuously do something else with it. So here I'm at. I've had it down for the last 6 months working on it, and today's the first day out.
My name is Robert. I'm with Old Times Car Club out of Orange County. We have about 30 members. and we come out here to represent and help and support. We've been together this is probably one of the oldest clubs in existence. That's pretty much it. We brought out 6-7 cars out here today, brought out all the bikes. Hopefully we'll come back next year. We were here a couple years ago, so hopefully we'll come back again. If you guys have it again, we'll come back.
So we're asking people, what is it about cars and car culture that it attracts them? What about you guys? What about you?
What does attract me? It's just it's a relaxing feeling for me to actually build my ride. I built my ride. I took care of it. I was about halfway when I got it. Now it's completely done. This guy's had his since he paid $1,100 for this back in the days. It's just a club. Club is a family. So it's our new family that we've all gotten into. That's what a club's about.
I'm Saul Ortega. I'm out of town. I'm from Ventura County. It's called Old Town Saticoy. It's a 67 Impala Super Sport. It's got a 327 engine in it. It's all done up, hydraulics. I've always wanted to come to this part of town, and I'm here. I like it. It's a lovely, beautiful day to come out for a car show. It's custom made, so I've had it for about 18 years. It's a beautiful town. My wife's family grew up here, so that's why I'm here.
Wonderful. So how did you get into cars? What attracted you to it?
My dad was a backyard mechanic, and I just started from there. He had old cars back in the days. They're all 60s, 70s. And he had one like this one, and I loved the year. And that's what made me into the lowrider business. So it's very nice. It's, everybody's loved here.
My name is Johnny Romo, and from New Life Car Club, East LA. And we started in 1972 until present. So we've been around for a while. We've been here about maybe 5 car shows here. When Hawaiian Gardens, we've been here about 5 years, supporting Hawaiian Gardens. I know it's a good cause for their programs. So we've been around here for a while. We like to support car clubs for their car shows, and a lot of these clubs here, you can name any club here. They support their cities or whatever they need to fundraise. So it's a good thing. People take lowriders maybe in a bad way, but let me tell you, they do contribute to their cities. Helping do fundraisers, helping to raise money for Pop Warner teams, baseball teams. That's what we do. We help out on churches for their fundraisers, car shows.
That's beautiful. So how did you get into cars? What's the attraction, do you think, overall for this culture?
Oh, growing up, you always, people before you, you see their cars, and then you start looking at them and say, man, only day when I get my license, I'm going to start building a car or buy me one, And I started lowriding like back in 1970, and then from there, I went to the service in 72, discharged in 77, and I still continued, still lowriding, but it's something that if you're into the lowriding and your family was into it before you and all that, you just bring the tradition up. And a lot of these car clubs been around since like the Imperial's been around since 66, 65, and I known them when I was small, the Imperial, when they first started. And I seen their cars and everything and said one of these days I was going to build me a car, So, it's nice, to lowride and have fun, especially with like a lot of these people, everybody knows each other. So, we have a lot of fun.
My name is Edgar Jimenez, and I'm part of Individuals Car Club San Diego, established in 1982.
And is it any specific types of cars, or what's the group?
Traditional lowriders, two-door, just traditional, 80s, 70s. As you can see here, we brought 2 cars out here today. 1984 Oldsmobile Calais and a 1985 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham.
Now, what is the attraction to the car culture to you? How did you get into it?
I think it's just the family mostly. It was generation. It was passed on. It was just something that we grew up in, and it's part of the culture, and it's something that I've personally been doing for like 20 years now, being part of the club and for a long time, and it's just something we love to do.
My name is Ray Frostel, aka they call me Güero. I've been with the club for 22 years. That's when we started 22 years ago. And we've been around for 22 years, like I said, but it's a family-oriented club. It's more like a family. We get together, we have barbecues, we do dances. We have car shows once a year at Santa Anita racetrack, and we invite everybody to come out and enjoy the festivities. And then we try to talk to the youngsters that are in gang members. We try to talk them into doing a bomb, get out of the gang life. It's no good for you. It's all culture. I've been doing this since I was 14 years old.
My name is Bill Vasquez. I live in San Pedro. I've been in the Bomb Club for about 12 years, and it's a really great club. They're very family-oriented. Like he says, we try and bring into the younger crowds, and we've just recruited about 5 new members, and they're pretty young, but they're going to learn how we do things. We're a much older, family-oriented group, and we all get along.
What is the attraction to cars in the culture?
Just because they're classic cars, they're not seen on the road too often, and we're able to find them, build them, rebuild them, and bring them out and let people enjoy seeing them. And it's a good feeling that when they see your car and they really like it, it makes you feel good for what you did.
And usually when we drive our cars, like he said, a lot of older gentlemen and ladies that were raised in that, era, they enjoy seeing our cars. So that's why we try to keep them going, and it's part of our nature right there, is building the old cars, and we just try to keep it alive for everybody else and give them something to do. Like today, it's a nice car show. There's a lot of nice cars, a lot of nice people, and most of these guys, some of them are older guys, some of them are younger. I'm 70 years old, and I've been doing it since I was 14, so it keeps me going, keeps me motivated. My kids love it. Because I don't get in trouble. I've never been in trouble, but, it keeps us going. It keeps us going. And it's good motivation for these youngsters. So, and our grandkids, too. Some of them bring their kids. And like you said, it's a family-oriented club. We raise money. We do cancer runs for cancer. As a matter of fact, in October, right? We're going to Costa Mesa, because that's a cancer, that they raise money for cancer. We're all going to be there again, helping them raise money for cancer survivors. I'm a cancer survivor myself, so I enjoy going there because it's for a good cause, and we do that all the time, And we try to help kids, like the schools. Sometimes they ask us if we can have car shows to help the kids with football, cheerleading, and all that. So we try to be there for the youngsters and try to help out their schools also.
My name's David Maldonado, and I own a 1939 Chevrolet. I got into this through my coworker, Michael Tovar, and I restored this from the bottom up. And here I am again. I've been following this car show from the first annual one all the way till now. And it's a very, very good turnout. And as you can see with all these cars and people that are here, make an effort to come out next time and check it out for yourself.
My name is Chente Portillo with the Foringas Truck Club. It's a truck club we started in 2009, and we're international. We're all over Mexico, all over the United States, from Chicago to Dallas to California and everywhere. 25 chapters here in the United States, 25 chapters in Mexico. And we're here in Hawaiian Gardens. Today is the International Day of the Foringas, we call it, because of 7-9. 7-9 is the year of the Foringas. This is the best year. It's like a 69 Camaro, or everybody's got their years. So I was born in Mexico. Our parents or grandparents, they always had a Ford, and they call it a Foringa in the garage or in the ranch, wherever it was. So that's why we decided to name this club the Foringas Truck Club, because of that. And we have it in our bloods. We're all Fords since day one. So this is us. Thanks to Hawaiian Gardens. This city here is great. All these people are wonderful. They're very respectful. We're here with the family and our kids, and what can I say? It's been a beautiful experience, and we'll do it again next year for sure.
Hello, my name is Gilbert Avina. We're here with our family and friends supporting the Hawaiian Gardens Car Show, having a good time, and bringing a good positive vibe to the lowrider community and to help out the city of Hawaiian Gardens and stuff, and just, having a great time with family and friends, as I said. And it's an awesome car show, and, just always supporting.
So you go ahead and introduce yourself and then tell us about coming here and just also about car culture. What do you think? What's the attraction?
Yeah, my name is Pablo Gonzalez. I'm the vice president of Anaheim Car Club, and we came out here to support the fundraiser today for the youth. Anything that we could do to contribute to any positive cause, that's what we're all about. We're family orientated, and we're here to support.
That sounds great. Now, what is the attraction to cars? What is the culture? What is it?
For us, and I think for a lot of people in general, I think it's just the fascination of bringing an old car to life, the restoration process, and at the end, having something to say, being proud of, say, this is what I brought back to life, I think it's an awesome thing, and people really appreciate these cars to make them look like they just came off the showroom factory.
And for you, it takes a lot of work, right? Talk about that. Talk about the process for people and the commitment to bring these cars to the state that we see them right now.
It's definitely not easy, but very rewarding. The most important part of all this is when you meet a lot of good people. To me, that's the best part. Meeting a lot of good, positive people, and just in general, keeping the culture of classic cars alive, bringing them back to life, restoring them. It's fun. You have to have your heart into this and be dedicated to it, but it's very rewarding. I highly recommend it, and it's a lot of fun.
My name is Eddie Mancia. I belong to Reality Car Club, Los Angeles. We've been established since 1979, and we've got quite a bit of cars at our car club. And we come to the event in Hawaiian Gardens every time there's a show.
Talk to us about just car culture and what was the attraction for you? What got you involved?
What got me involved with the culture, when I was 16 years old, it kind of gave me like a little mentor with the older guys in our neighborhood. Now, it kind of got me motivated, keep me off the streets. It got me to the point to have love for these cars. Be independent, going to car shows and seeing what the whole monotony was all about. And that's what kind of really got me into the cars.
And then looking around here at all these different people, different cars, what are your thoughts? What do you think of the show?
I think the show, every time we come out here to Hawaiian Gardens, it's an absolutely good show to come to. Family event, and it's like a whole big family every time we come out here. And it's a really nice show.
My name's Julian Alcala, and we're with the Old Town Car Club. We're a small car club, just close friends from when we were kids. Just people, we actually grew up in Hawaiian Gardens, and we just like cars and just got, made our own little car club.
Speaking of that, so what is the attraction to the car culture and cars and working on them?
It's just, I find it as a beautiful thing. I've always loved cars since I was a kid, from playing Hot Wheels and building model cars, and from when I was 16 and I got my first car and just fixing it up, and it's always just been a hobby of mine. Most of us do, have the same interest. So yeah, just love cars, love working on them, love driving in them. It's just part of the culture here, Southern California.
And what do you think about today's car show and coming here?
I love it. This is the big one for me because, I grew up in Hawaiian Gardens, so this is the one I look forward to. And, we always have a great time here. We come every year since the Imperials were throwing it. And now that the Compas and Tovars are doing it, it's even better. So, yeah, it's great. Good time.
All right, my name is Cindy Sanchez, and this is my baby right here. It's a 48 Chrysler.
Now, how did you get into cars and this culture?
Cars? I had a love for cars since I was little. I have quite a few, and right now I'm working on picking the specific one I want and just roll with that one.
And what about this car? What was about this car that?
It's a beauty. Check it out. It's a Windsor. It's a Chrysler Windsor. I have 47, a 48, and 49 Chrysler, and it's just beauty. I mean, the suicide doors, the model, the body. It's just a beauty.
And we haven't talked to many ladies today. What would you say to those people who maybe are thinking about getting involved in doing this? Is it something they should go for?
Oh, definitely, definitely. You know, classic cars, low riding, and all that. It's always been a male thing, and us ladies riding the side or back seat or whatever. But now females are out there. There's so many female car clubs, so many ladies with vintage cars and things like that, hot rods, rat rods, whatever. And you know what? Just get your car, ladies, and just go for it. You know, you could join a club or be solo rider. I'm a solo rider, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see so many ladies with their cars coming out.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you talking to us.
I want to give a shout out to the compas, right, and the tow bars. Maybe the tow bars give me a break on some work. But anyways, thank you guys for everything, and thank Hawaiian Gardens for allowing this to happen every year. I've been here for the last 10 years, besides the 2- because COVID. But anyways, and everybody come out, and thank you guys.
My name is Frank Gutierrez. They call me Wino. I'm from the Pharaohs Car Club from the South Bay area. And our club's been around since 1953. And we're here supporting Hawaiian Gardens right here. And we come out here every year. They have the show. It's a real good show.
And tell us about your club, the types of cars. What kind of...
Our cars are from 30s, 40s, and 50s only.
What is it that attracts people to the car culture, or you? How did you get into it?
Well, I've been doing this since I was 16 years old. I bought my first old car when I was 16 for $100. And I've always been into old cars, classic cars. I went through Impalas and all that, and I always had old cars though, some kind of classic car.
What do you think about the car show today, today's event?
Oh, today was a good event. Well, you know, we know the Tovars and the guys from Compas, the guys hosting the show today, and we're here to support them too, you know, and they're real good people.
First of all, I want to tell everybody thank you for everybody for coming out and supporting the show. Thank you very much. All clubs, everybody, thank you, man. Okay, we're down to the last award. We have awards from my brother, the Tovars. We have awards from the Compas, and we have awards from the Mejia family that we want to give out. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Javi Mejia, and he's going to present his award.
Yeah, the Mejia Award is going out to entry number 200.
All right, man.
Thank you everyone for coming out here and the support again. It was a big turnout. 2 years. Tovar's here. The Mejias. We made it happen. The Southeast Compas want to present the Compas Choice Award for club recognition again. Hey, you know what? It happens. Sometimes people have to win again. This goes out to Bomb Club again. So yeah, over here, Pete,
I gotta go up there.
Oh, you know, man. Congratulations, brother. Hey, you guys very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You guys came in a fleet ship. Thanks again. And we got another award that we're giving out. And we want to recognize also our brothers. These guys always come out. We always support each other as well. And we always have a good time with these guys. This award goes out to the Pharaohs. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support.
I wanted to say thank you everybody, the ones that came from, thank you from everybody, but most of all, I want to thank the people that came from a distance. San Jose, Stockton, all the way as far as San Francisco, down to the EI, but hey, IE, but thank you everybody for coming out and supporting this show. Thank you guys very, very much, man. Thank you. Okay, we got 4 awards. The first award is entry number 122, Jeff and Debbie Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another entry. Number 142. 55 Chevy, entry 142. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for showing up today. We really love to see all you guys here today. But my interest, okay, the one I'm going to give one. Okay, 023, 39 Chevy, 4-door deluxe, master deluxe, normal.
The car is a 1932 Ford, and the entry number is 533. Lionel Charpilli. Coming out, man. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, this is an award for the C10 coupons. For the Christmas toy drive recognition. This go to the main man right here.
Okay, I'll take it. I am a C10 consultant. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.